Hello, this is Hobbs,
And this is Modin.
and together we are Moppsgaming. Today we will be doing a Terran build known as the One Rax Expand.
A very good build for versus Zerg because it involves some Hellion pressure to be able to expand safely. So I guess you can use it versus Terran and Protoss, but it will be most effective versus Zerg because Hellions are the most effective versus Zerg.
That would be correct. And you gotta think that their open expo is perfect for sniping off their workers with the Hellions as well.
Yes. So the build order is 10 supply depot, 12 barracks, 14 gas, 15 orbital, 16 supply, 20 you build your factory. Then you want to build, right after your factory, you build a reactor on the barracks for the factory so that as soon as your factory is done building, I should say, you lift up the barracks and you lift up the factory and you swap the two so that your factory will have the reactor. At 22, you want to build the command center in your base. Then you want to build 4 Hellions for harass while you continue making workers. Then as your Hellions are out for harassment, you want to lift up your factory, build a tech lab, then you want to build 2 more barracks. One with a reactor, one with a tech lab, and you can also fly the other barracks back to its original position with the reactor. Once that you have all 3 barracks up, producing units, it is safe to fly over your command center and install bunkers and expand.
And we're gonna see all that go into play right now.
Yes, this is a longer replay, but we are going to stop it right after he flies over the command center, because that is all we need. So Zerg went pretty standard, went for a 14 or 15 hash. It's standard versus Zerg.
That would be Orbital
There.
morphing in right now.
Yes. And over there you can see the Terran attempting to do a bunker rush. You can attempt to do this to try to pressure the Zerg, always a good idea.
Yeah.
But do remember to not let if he pulls drones, do not let that bunker finish or it will delay you a lot.
Right, if you do let it finish, you could salvage it, but yeah.
And say he doesn't deal with it appropriately and the bunker finishes, well, you can rally in those Marines and kill off the expansion.
Definitely.
And then in a game like that, you don't even have to expand, you just have to one base play because Zerg will be so far behind at that point.
Right, either way he loses mining time with that bunker.
Exactly. Factory gone down.
There it is.
And you can see that Terran isn't building many Marines. He is still focusing on the SCVs. We didn't say exactly how many SCVs you stop at because it is a fast expand build, so you want to keep making SCVs with minimal Marines possible, because the 4 Hellions is what is going to be protecting your expansion.
Yeah, you are going for the longer term gameplay here, so of course you're going to continue your SCV production.
The command center gone down at a nice location. It is close to the natural, so it will be easy to fly over. Here goes the swap that we were talking about earlier.
Add-on.
There you go.
Alright, Ling poking up here, seeing what's going on. He knows Hellions are on the way, so he will be able to prepare for that, maybe throw down a spine crawler or 2.
Put the Evo chamber to try to narrow the area that the Hellions may pass by. But that is what you want. So there goes one more barracks. And you should expect to see the next one pretty soon. The other thing, late in our build, we did not specify the exact timings for supply depots. You guys will have to figure out when you want to build a supply depot, not to get supply block. Because we cannot guarantee exactly how the Zerg will be. If you see that he's getting early pressure, you might have to get a few more Marines. There go the Hellions doing the pressure. Very nice.
There was a little bit of a overcommittal there, but
Yes, would have been good to keep those 2 additional Hellions alive, but there's still
Definitely.
2 more on the map, which will give him the map control needed. Back at the base, command center is flying over. We can expect to see the tech lab on the factory. There it is, already done. And the bunkers going down. And that is where we will stop, because that is how you would open as a 1 Rax expand versus Zerg.
Yeah, as you can see, you're all set up for going to the later game here. Have a nice supply of racks. You've got your factory with your tech lab. You have a lot of options to go from here, and you've got those additional Hellions out there. And if you saved your other 2 Hellions, you'll have 4, so you can definitely hold the Zerg back with that.
Yes. So we will put the description of the build order in the description bar, as we always do. I think that's going to be a nice standard thing to do, because it's nice to be able to check, write it down without having to replay the same video over and over again to write down the timings.
Yeah. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time.